So this guy is making women uncomfortable, everybody. Who else likes to make women uncomfortable? Because I know I don't. I definitely don't. But anyway, this guy's name is J-Shock, and you've probably seen his videos on TikTok recently.
It's Sophie Rain deodorant. I mean, how could you?
He's been going very viral recently for doing his food reviews. And also, he did this thing where he walked into a restaurant and shook the owner's hand without looking at the owner. And that's like his big meme right now, besides him making women uncomfortable. It's called the infamous no-look handshake, where he was on his phone and he greeted the owner of the restaurant like this. Literally, I'm not even kidding. And then that went viral. Everybody's like, what the hell are you doing? Why? Who does that? Who shakes somebody's hand while they're on their phone and looking at the phone? And of course, you know, people on TikTok are gonna take a screenshot. And now, you know that new feature where you can put pictures in the TikTok comment sections? Well, yeah, now every single one of his videos are just filled up with that picture of him doing the no-look handshake. But I'm veering off of the topic a little bit. I said in the beginning that this guy makes women feel uncomfortable. And I'm not talking about that type of uncomfortable where the guy's being like pushy in real life or something, where he's like trying to touch up on a girl. Not that type of thing. I want to get that straight right off the rip of this video. Nothing, J-Shock didn't do anything serious. But he's been going viral again for another reason that's not the no-look handshake. And he made a video or a stream or something like that, and he pretends like Sophie Rain is like in the corner of his room, and he's like, this girl Sophie Rain, unbelievable. I can't believe she's here right now. She's so unbelievable. She's annoying right now. And then he like walks off of the screen and he's like, hey, that's strike one, Sophie. Strike two, and you're out, bud.
I swear to God, bro, Sophie Rain. She's unbelievable. This girl, Sophie Rain, ladies and gentlemen, she's unbelievable. She's staring at me right now.
And as you can see, he's literally pretending like Sophie Rain's in his room right now. I don't know if this was from a stream or a video, but again, it just started off as like a funny, you know, funny little video. Maybe he's just clip farming.
Hey, Shock, what are you doing? Yo. Sophie, stop. Stop.
And by the way, this is completely off topic, but I would just like to point out that he has like the perfect outfit on right now from that guy on the plane with the Burger King crown. He's got like that same exact fit on right now. I wonder if he's trying to make like a callback to that moment or something.
You're on strike two right now. Strike three will involve me taking off this hat.
And what are you gonna do once you take off the hat, J-Shock? I wanna see how far you can get into the role play. I wanna see you get angry, daddy. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. That's really weird. You think J-Shock would take his shirt off on stream? I have a feeling that he's not jacked at all.
Sophie, I can't give it to you now. I'm eating it. Hold on, I gotta give Sophie Rain more cereal. Hold on. Waiting. Like, stop!
And that was the end of that clip. You know, he was just goofing around, having a good time, but as you could see, it just started off, like I said before, as like a joke, like a ha ha ha, this is so funny. I'm clip farming right now, pretending like Sophie Rain's in my room right now. This is such a joke, it'll go viral probably on the internet. And you know, that wasn't even a problem. You know, that video was funny at first. You know, it started going viral. People were like messing with it at first. And then he posted a TikTok, which Sophie Rain commented under because she saw this exact video that we're watching right now. And she said something like, J-Shock, where's my invite, or something about food. But she commented on his TikTok page. You know, she was playing into the part that J-Shock was, you know, dating her. And she was dating J-Shock. She wanted to play into that to get, you know, more views, of course, for herself. Because, of course, she's going to clout feed off of that. And I think that was, like, the turning point when Sophie Rain commented on his TikTok. And, like, that definitely fueled his ego to, like, keep doing this. He's like, wow, this is actually working. Sophie Rain saw this video. And at the end of the day, you know, whether you agree with this, think it's weird or not, I guess it did work, of him just being a weirdo and pretending that Sophie Rain was in his house. But this is where things take a turn for the worse, I guess. You know, J-Shock never would have thought that this was going to happen. He thought this was going to keep going, and he could have kept this act going for a long time and probably would have collabed with Sophie Rain. But no, oh boy, he was wrong. He was very wrong. He started making more videos about, like, talking about Sophie Rain and smelling her deodorant. That's what he did. He thought it was a good idea to make a video or while he was on stream or something. I really don't know if it was a pre-planned video or he just thought about this while live streaming. He's like, yeah, this is a good idea. Let me do this on live stream. He did a video where he pretended to smell her deodorant. And then he proceeds to say that this is Sophie Rain's deodorant, and he gives it a big sniff. And then he's like, you know, sometime I can't help it. I'm going to take a nibble out of this. And he's like, how could you not take a nibble out of this? This is Sophie Rain's deodorant. How could you not do it? And he thinks this is funny, but like she's definitely, she's creeped out at this point. She saw this video 100% because she went back on his TikTok and deleted her comment very fast after she saw that her commenting on his TikTok fueled his ego. And he took it a step further and made a deodorant nibbling video about Sophie Rain's deodorant. Apparently Sophie Rain's deodorant. And he nibbled it. He literally bit the deodorant. He took a bite out of it, which was really weird. And she saw that and deleted her comment.
Occasionally, I'll just come by and, you know, give it a little whiff. But like,
he was thinking in his brain, like, yeah, this is a great idea. Sophie Rain's definitely gonna find this funny. This is gonna hit big with her. This is gonna hit home with her. She's gonna let me go out on a date with her after this. It's gonna be really funny. I have it all planned out, mapped out in my brain. That I pretend that this is Sophie Rain's deodorant. I'm gonna smell it right now and pretend like I'm having an orgasm on live stream in front of my little kid fans. Cause I'm normal.
I gotta just like take a nibble every once in a while, you know? It's Sophie Rain deodorant. I mean, how could you, you know, like how could you not just want to take a bite of that?
And here he goes talking about Sophie Rain's deodorant and having a nibble of it. And like, how could you not take a nibble of this? It's Sophie Rain. She's the number one, OF model in the world. How could you not want to take a nibble out of this? By the way, Sophie Rain, was cool with him at this time, in this point in time before he made this. And, I thought before he actually bit into the deodorant, because I saw this video before, I didn't know he was actually going to bite into the deodorant. I thought that was kind of weird. But, yeah, I guess you guys have to brace yourselves for the next part.
Sophie Rain deodorant. I mean, it's just like, it's insane. Shit. Like, it's so good. So freaking good.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He takes an actual bite out of the deodorant for some reason. He thought that this was funny. He thought that this was Riz or something, like 100%. He thought this was going to get him a date with Sophie Rain. Somehow, in some universe, he thought that this was going to work. Okay? He took an actual bite of that deodorant for the sole reason that he knew Sophie Rain was probably going to see this video. Because he thought he was in already, and he thought Sophie Rain was going to find this attractive or something. I have no idea. Honestly, that's just what I'm assuming. I don't know what was going on in his brain at the time. But that's just weird as shit. Like, looking from an outside point of view, just unbiased, that's fucking weird. No matter if she's an OF girl and whatever you think about Sophie Rain, that's weird. You don't just pretend like you're eating some girl's deodorant. What is wrong with you? That's no one is going to want to talk to you besides your middle school fans or your high school fans. No one is going to want to take pictures with you or hit you up.
Got a little kick to it, too. I mean, it's a normal thing to do. But yeah, I'm going to go put this back before she sees me. Don't tell Sophie I ate her deodorant because she'll go crazy.
Like, I get it. It's supposed to be funny, but it's not funny. Again, like I said, that was weird. Bro said, don't tell Sophie Rain that I just ate a piece of her deodorant. And that's probably how she found out. People probably tagged her in that video after he said, don't tell her. And then she found the video and she's like, I got to delete my fucking comment off this guy's video ASAP. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Why would he make a video eating my pretend deodorant, even if it was fake? That's weird as shit. That's how the thought process went behind Sophie Rain. Because I know that woman's all about business. And she would, she would feed into something like this even more. But he took it to a new level that hasn't been reached yet. And honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't really even matter. Because who fucking cares? Like, I don't care. I just thought this was crazy that he did this. I don't think it's the end of his career or anything. I think it's just the start, honestly. I think he's going to do more stupid shit like that. Because I already saw on TikTok that he already got Brecky Hill to start reposting his videos. If you guys don't know who Brecky Hill is, she's a very nice lady. She actually is. I met her in real life. But she's playing into this lore now because she gets that it's a meme. And she's playing into the J-Shock thing. So I wonder if J-Shock is going to make a video about eating Brecky Hill's deodorant. She'll probably think it's funny, though. She's a memer. I know her in real life personally. But to someone like Sophie Rain that doesn't really, I don't think, understands like this like meme quirky culture, this edgy culture of eating women's deodorant that you pretend that's hers. I don't think she understands that. And she probably took it as really weird, and she doesn't want to associate with you anymore. That's a bridge that you burnt. I don't know how useful that bridge could have been. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought it was interesting that J-Shock is getting all this poontang, man. This guy's the dog. You got to take advice from him. I would love to interview this guy and get advice on how to get women and play from this guy. He's got all the plays in the playbook. I need to know this. But don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Actually, don't subscribe because I'm a scumbag. And make sure you watch Star Wars Episode 3 tonight because it's one of the best movies of all time, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more videos. Goodbye.